Yo, Beth, that shit crazy.
Are we live, Salad Assassin? Are we live? We are live. Welcome to the All Even Podcast. My name is Barry Grant Jr. You can catch the show on Instagram at All Even Podcast, on X at All Even Podcast, TikTok at All Even Media. You can listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm all over the place. Go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend because the page is growing. Silent Assassin.
What's up?
What's up?
Not much.
How's my friend?
Pretty good. Kind of stressed these past couple weeks.
Yeah, because you've been homeless.
Yeah. So hopefully that ends early next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, all you gotta do is just, push the dog out of the way and say, listen, move out of the way. This is my space. It's crazy when you have to renovate and you gotta find places to sleep. Mm-hmm. You feel like a hobo.
You have to my house looks like Hoarders.
Yeah.
And it's nowhere to move. Got my mom and I and the dog on the couch sleeping.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's just not a
Does the
comfortable
dog
situation.
snore?
Yeah, very loud. Yeah.
But no, you'll get your place back soon. It'll look very, very good. Yeah. What episode is this?
I believe it's 242.
Good gravy. We're getting close to 250. That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. Well, listen, without further ado, I'd like to welcome my good friend. You haven't been in a while. Bro, what's up, Kaz?
It's been years, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Literally put the S on the...
It's been a while.
Yeah, man. Life.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, bro.
Good to see you. Look good.
Same,
Listen, man,
likewise.
shouts to Picasso Fitness. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man.
I watch it and get inspired because I'm like, you know what? He's doing what I don't want to do.
Exactly. That's the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Though,
Yeah. So it's just,
accountability, brother.
good. Yeah. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Look, I went to the park today with my son and, I left work and I said, I'm taking him to the park. It's a nice day. And man, he was excited. Mm-hmm. Right? So we get there and he's running all over the place. I'm like, all right. So I'm keeping up with him for the first half hour. Right? And then once that 45-minute mark got there, I was just like, you start holding the bag and then you see where all the other wash parents are sitting on the desk, or not the desk, but the little area where the parents gather, the little bench over there. Yeah. All the parents is over there. And I'm like, nah, you not getting me. I'm not sitting over there. I'm not taking the L.
You're in between.
Then I powered through. I continued to try to climb the things with him, man, and it was getting challenging. It was getting challenging. He was looking at me like, home? It's time to go home?
You're like, yes.
You said it, bro.
You're like,
let's
yes.
go, kid. So now, listen, by the time my birthday or June hits, I'm be on it. All right?
Listen, man.
That's all I'm saying. Lift that mic a little bit for me.
Got you, bro.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. No better day than right now, so.
That's it. I guess. But lots to get into. We are going to discuss some basketball news. We have some NFL news. Aaron Rodgers dropped the bomb today on Pat McAfee. While we're recording, this is a Thursday night. This will be dropping on Friday. But Pat McAfee show. We have Travis Hunter. He had something to say in regards to his draft status and how people are viewing him in regards to the scouting. NBA news. We're going to discuss the Nico Harrison thing. What's going on with the Dallas Mavericks. It continues to just snowball and just be a terrible situation. Playoff matchups. We're going to talk about that. Matt Ishbia, the owner of the Phoenix Suns, I will make a comparison of what he is. We have Mets news. We have Juan Soto outrage, and I am going to lose it.
I don't
Like
blame you.
I always have one rant, and this might be the one that goes crazy. So, but before we get into all of that stuff, shouts to you for being able to, continue what you do best is make music. You're dropping
Thank
a
you.
project
Yes, sir.
midnight.
Tonight.
Yep.
Wrekless
So that's
Art 2.
Friday morning, obviously, midnight. So Wrekless Art 2, speak about it. What's going on with it?
Wrekless Art 2, man. The first installment,
Right.
December 18th, 2020, man.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I've been on this that amount of time, bro.
So explain in regards to, because it's almost been 5 years since the first
Right.
one. What was the reason for the delay? Was there a certain sound or a certain approach that you wanted to go about it, and sometimes it takes a little while to get there?
It was a mix of things. My guy Sage, the engineer, he was back and forth through Dallas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going to my guy Too Late. Shout out Too Late. My guy Hugo. I was going to a couple of different guys, and then sending files here, files there. Sage comes back around. It was a lot. It was more on the recording side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what really took a lot. And then I was working on other things as well at the same time. So,
Right.
But I'm just happy. Finally get this finished, man.
Nah, 100%.
Out to the people, man.
I mean, listen, it's an achievement. It's an accomplishment. It's an achievement. It's something that you can be able to hang your hat on. Obviously, this is cliche stuff, but favorite record?
Hannibal.
Hannibal's fire.
Off bat, bro.
Hannibal's
For
fire.
me, personally. Everybody got a different favorite, but for me personally, yeah, I'd say Hannibal, bro. Hannibal.
Which one was the, I guess, the best one to make when we're talking about writing process,
writing.
studio process, everything, how it, like, obviously when you write something, you have a vision of how it comes out, but then when you hear it in the finished product, like, what had that feeling of, from start to finish, that this was gonna be a hit?
I would say on the writing side, I would say La Perla 2.
Okay.
Because I continued the story of the La Perla I put on the first one.
Right.
So writing wise, and then just that whole thing. Shout out Aida.
Shout out to Aida.
She did some things for me, and it was amazing how that whole process just came together. From even with Sage, putting the spice on it, as far as like bringing it to life. And I would say that record. I would say Hattori Hanzo. First time, that was one of the joints I never had to really touch. Like, just left that alone. There's a few others like that, but those are the two that stick out. Hallelujah. I loved how that one came out. I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy.
You have to be.
You have no idea, man. Like,
you gotta be proud, man. Like, this is something, like I said, the whole project is fire. I mean, when you sent them, I was like, all right,
I appreciate that. Man. Shit. I do it for y'all, man.
That was in rotation.
1000%, man.
Still gonna be in rotation, especially when it dropped. I'm sending it to everybody. I couldn't send it before. I'm sending it now.
Yo, Nicole, I'm gonna have to cut. Yo, you never heard this man. You never heard this.
You gotta
man.
relax.
Hey, listen, man. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
You've never heard this, man. You hear me here. This is what I do here. Okay, that's all I do.
Listen, that's all I gotta say, man. But I do it for y'all, man. Like, first and foremost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all are always right here.
Well, I mean, listen, it's good to have your support system that are always gonna be here to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if you never drop another record or you drop 1,000 of them. The love and the appreciation and the support is always going to be here.
Likewise, bro. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you're continuing to put your stuff out there, you're continuing to push on through the journey, man. Like, a lot of people, they don't have the bandwidth. I always use that word, bandwidth.
That's a good word.
You need, certain people don't have that type of mindset to be able to handle this type of adversity, handle this life struggle, and continue to push on.
Yeah.
And you know,
That's another part of it too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
life gets
that's
in the
just
way.
Going through, yeah, you just going through.
Life
Life
gets in
don't
the way.
stop. So, you know, it's the same thing even with the push up stuff, man. Like you gotta push through.
Yep.
You know, even when you at the 50 mark, you trying to do 100 a day. You at that 50 mark, you still got 50 more.
Facts.
You gotta just keep going, even if it's by 5, 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's a testament to your work ethic. It goes back into the music. It goes back into, you know, you've always been a guy. I always tell people stories about you as a person, is that whatever you put your mind to, you excel.
That's it.
And there's not a lot of people in the world that can be able to have that type of skill. That's your superpower. That's how you are able to create content, curate stuff, make things out of nothing. Like it's a talent, bro. And
that, bro.
you know, you have to continue to pursue it, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Wrekless Art 2, I can't wait.
Bro.
Can't wait for everybody to hear it. You know, we're getting very, very close.
We 51 minutes
Yeah,
away, man.
very, very close. Very, very close.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. I'm looking forward to the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing is like I ain't got no girl record. I ain't got no record for the joints.
It's all right.
That's the only thing. But I got y'all on the next. I got a couple in store.
Listen, man, just do a whole Drake project next time. Just do nothing but girl records.
Hey, listen, man.
Do nothing but girl records.
Hey, listen, man. Anything's possible, man. Anything's possible.
I've heard you sing. You be able to do it, son. That's all I'm saying. You know? Nah, but shouts to the project, man. Shouts to all the hard work that you put in. You know, 5 years is a long time to be able to wait between projects, but you know, it's worth the wait. You know what I mean? It's definitely worth the wait.
Shout out Sean Wrekless, man.
Absolutely.
All
Shout
the
out
time.
Sean Wrekless.
All the time.
Yeah, 100%. You know, the collab, these two projects, the collab has been great. You know what I mean? The production has been great. So, you know, it's really, really a testament to both you guys' work ethic. So, you know, definitely gonna be good. You definitely gonna need to go on a go on a press tour, man.
Listen, man.
You know, go on a press tour, go whatever podcast you gotta go to promote that, man.
We're gonna start here. We're gonna see where the train go, man. We're gonna see where the train go.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's do it, man.
But listen, man, I saw a trailer today.
Which one?
I saw the Fantastic Four joint.
Okay.
That shit fire.
You know, I love me
Son,
some Marvel.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I was like, man, you know, before it was questionable. I saw the whole trailer that they had, the teaser and thing looked a little way, and I was like, all right. But now I see the whole kit and caboodle. The only thing I like, and it's not the fact that it's the female Silver Surfer. It got nothing to do with her being a girl, because there is a girl Silver Surfer in the comics. If you are a comic, aficionado, that I am, right? So the girl is the love interest of the real Silver Surfer. This is the way it is. So she comes from another situation, so it plays. People that don't know that, they don't realize that.
Right.
Now they're saying the CG look kind of sus. That's what they're saying. The CG look bad on the Silver Surfer. I'm like, come on, man. This is probably not done yet. It's probably not done yet. They dropped the trailer.
Not. Yeah, I hope it's not.
You know.
We're in 2025, man.
Yeah. Listen, it did look a little sus. It did look a little sus, man. It looked like she had silver paint on her. I was just like, come on, don't do this.
They did
like,
Terminator 2 better. They did Terminator 2 better.
Bro, Terminator 2 is way better than this. Like, come on now. Well, that's 90, what was that, 92 back then? Like, what we doing?
We've been waiting for
We
this,
got to
man.
figure this out, man. We got to figure this out. But outside of that, it looked pretty good. Like, we saw Galactus. You saw Galactus. So, you know, I'm curious to see how this plays out, how they tie it into everything else. It looks really good. It's dope. I am looking forward to watching Sinners. Ryan Coogler directed that. Michael B. Jordan. They got a great cast. That's dropping Friday, the 18th. So I can't wait to see that. I don't know if I'm gonna see it today on Friday, but I have to see it.
That's the one where I saw him in the jail scene, Michael B. Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want to watch
And
it.
the thing about that movie, I was telling Silent Assassin, is that Ryan Coogler filmed it in like he used 3 different films to film that.
Okay.
So you can be able to get a different experience. There's like, I think there's like 4 options of how you can watch the movie.
Oh, that's ill.
Yeah, he said it was very difficult to shoot it that way, but he did it because he wanted to be innovative, because he's that guy.
The creatives, man.
He's that guy, man.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Listen, it's movie season. You already know.
Yeah,
around my birthday is when the shit drops.
Everything drops.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
So
The Thunderbolts or something like that?
yeah, Thunderbolts
that's
coming out. They got what else is dropping? Superman is dropping this.
What you think about that CG? Since you're
Superman?
talking about CG, yeah, you saw in the trailer how he's flying. Remember they was complaining about the eyes. His eyes was like this. You know how people are. You have an issue with it.
I did, but I'm not gonna nitpick.
I didn't want to nitpick.
Hey,
That's
the
how
thing.
I feel about it. I don't want to nitpick
listen,
it.
man,
I want to watch it.
We old and miserable. I don't want to nitpick. I just want to watch the movie and see. All right, cool,
yeah.
it's fine. I can nitpick at a lot of stuff. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. It looked fire. It looked
I
fire.
have an issue with it, bro.
Yeah, so that's me, man. Like, it's just I could go crazy with it, man, but I'm just not going to. You know, we're gonna see how the movies transpire, how it unfolds, and just get ready. NFL stuff. Let's go. Let's just get into it. Aaron Rodgers was on Pat McAfee on Thursday and dropped, I wouldn't say a bombshell, but kind of pulled the curtain back in regards to his last interaction or encounter with the Jets. The new head coach, Aaron Glenn, the GM. This was before he actually got officially released. Every time that there's a coaching change and a new regime, if there's a quarterback that's there, there's an evaluation period that goes there where they have a conversation. Am I going to be a part of the future of this team or am I not? And sometimes they get retained. Most times they end up going in another direction. So Aaron Rodgers says that he got on a plane and decided to come cross country to come speak to Aaron Glenn and the GM. He said when he got here, Aaron Glenn didn't really talk to him as soon as he got there. He then scattered out of the room, according to Aaron Rodgers, got the GM. Aaron Rodgers and the GM start to chop it up a little bit. They're talking about something, and then Aaron Glenn kind of reaches over or leans over, and this is all Aaron Rodgers saying this. And he said that Aaron Glenn asked him, does he want to play? Does he want to be a quarterback? Does he want to play quarterback? He's just like, yeah, of course I want to play quarterback. And Aaron Glenn then says, oh, we're moving in another direction. So Aaron Rodgers kind of like, all right, okay, like, so we're not having a nuanced, detailed conversation. This is just it. Then he proceeds to ask Aaron Rodgers, well, how do you want this to be released? And he was just like, I don't give a fuck how this is released.
What?
Release how you want to release it, but like, you could have called me for this.
That's what it sounds like.
Like, you literally let me come all of this way to do this? That's nasty work.
That don't make no sense.
So then it started to get contentious. Aaron Rodgers was like, bro, you don't know me. He's like, oh, well, Aaron Glenn said, well, you know, I don't want people to start looking at you while I'm, you know, taking this or delivering this message. And he's like, why would you think that I would try to like show you up in your room to undermine you? I'm not gonna do that. Like, who the hell do you think I am? Aaron Glenn then responds, well, who do you think I am? He's like, I don't know who you are. And that's why I'm here, so we can be able to have a sit-down conversation and discuss things. You had other plans. So that was it, right? 10, 15-minute conversation with a Hall of Fame quarterback. So here's my response to this. And a lot of Jets fans, I talked to some people today, and they're like, listen, you know, I have PTSD. I'm numb to certain things. I just want to see how this team responds. I want to see what happens. I have an open mind to what's going on. So if they're going to clean house, if they're going to do this, whatever. Like, it is what it is. I understand that sentiment. I am on the other side of things, though, because Aaron Glenn is a new head coach. I understand that he wants to implement his way of doing things. He wants to be the guy. He wants to be the voice. He wants to be the boisterous head coach that is the disciplinarian. Cool. You want to be that guy. You want to be that rah-rah guy. You want to... That's fine. But there's a level of respect that you have to give to a legendary Hall of Fame quarterback.
Right.
I don't care how Aaron Rodgers is perceived. I don't care what stories you've heard. I don't care what issues you probably had with Aaron Rodgers or issues that you've had with people that know Aaron Rodgers that you might have an issue with, and there's some other personal vendetta that you might have, allegedly, right? You still have to have some type of decorum as a head coach. You're no longer a coordinator anymore.
Right.
You're not just some guy that's in the organization. You're the head coach. Handle it with dignity and respect. Don't disrespect him like that. Because for me, what it sets up is that it sets Aaron Glenn up for failure. Just make sure, if you're going to handle Aaron Rodgers like that, just make sure you don't go 3-14.
Right.
Just make sure that you actually have a team that looks like they're either making the playoffs, they're going to make the playoffs, or they're very close to have the building blocks to make the playoffs. Because if you have a shit season, you will be the first thing smoking. And we all know what ends up happening to black head coaches when they don't meet expectation or exceed the expectation.
Right.
So go ahead and go do this if you want to, and think that your job is safe. No coach's job is safe, especially when you look like Aaron Glenn.
And you're in New York.
And you in New York. So you want to go ahead and go have Justin Fields out there? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and have the guy that nobody wanted. Chicago got rid of him.
That's true.
Then he went to Pittsburgh, right? Played a couple of games. And then you know what Pittsburgh said? Yeah, you know that Russ guy. You know that Russ guy's coming back. Thank you.
Yeah.
But we're going to go with Mr. Unlimited. We're going to go with that guy. So you couldn't win the job there for a guy that was hurt. And you were playing well. So now you're on the Jets. Right? Now you're on the Jets. You still haven't proved to me that you can throw you can throw the ball. You can run. Haven't seen you throw it yet. So that's my thing. You want to go ahead and attach your wagon to that horse?
That's true.
Good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm saying. I am optimistic, but I don't like the way they handle this. It's disrespectful, and this is not the way you handle a quarterback. You wouldn't do this with Peyton Manning. You wouldn't do this with Tom Brady. You wouldn't do this with guys like Brett Favre. You wouldn't do it to anybody that's considered a great all-time legend. Why do it to Aaron?
And another thing you said, he's a head coach now. He made that move like a coordinator.
Yeah.
That's what that really sounds
Still behaving like
Still
one.
behaving like one.
Still behaving like one. You see, a lot of dudes, when they get the title of head coach, you have to kind of learn on the job.
Yeah.
You have to learn on the fly. But when you come into it, it's like you coming into a job, right? And you just either got the position or maybe you just got promoted. The next time somebody sees you are, we gonna fix this up. We gonna change this around. We gonna take this chair out. We gonna put it.
Right.
People gonna look at you like, who is this guy?
Yo, that is how you move it in the organization.
Yeah. We gonna take this table out. We gonna put. They gonna look at you like, bro. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure that you actually know your job, because if you mess up, the first time you start messing up, we on your ass.
You making me want to watch the Jets this season.
Yo!
I want to see what happens.
Yo, that's my problem here. Is that, dude, like, you need to relax.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. That's one of my favorite lines. You need to relax. Because the way you moving, you would think that you Bill Belichick. You ain't Bill Belichick. You ain't got that nice BYT that he got with You ain't got that nice BYT that he got with him. You ain't got that. Right? You got and he got 7 rings.
Right.
Or whatever the hell it is, right? No, you don't move like Bill. Don't do that.
You got to earn that.
You got to earn that. Like, what makes you think that you could be? But you know what? You know why you can be able to stomp in here like that? Because it's the Jets.
Yeah.
Because it's the Jets.
The history.
That's the sad part. You could not go to Green Bay behaving like this. No. They look at you and be like, this door. This door. Going to New England, you see what they did to Gerard Mayo? Get the hell out.
Right.
Get the hell out. So I'm saying, make sure that you win. Because if you don't win, I'm going to be here.
Ready.
And I'm going to be breaking the news that they kicked your ass out the door after a 3-14 season. That's all I'm saying. Moving on. Travis Hunter, Heisman winner, two-way player, right? Black Shohei. That's what I call him. Black Shohei, right? This man is dynamic. And I've always said that whoever drafts this kid, you're drafting Travis Hunter. You're not drafting somebody who you say, oh, we want you to do this, and we want you to play like this, and we want you to be here. Nah. If you draft me, you know that I'm coming in to play two sides of the ball. Pause. Two sides of the ball.
Yo.
Yeah. Two sides of the ball. Pause.
Yeah, press that button, man.
That's what I'm saying. I am playing both sides. So I am an offensive player and I'm also a defensive player. So if you're going to draft me, make sure that if wherever I'm playing full time or most of my time, that I get packages on the other side. Don't be that head coach or that team that tries to saddle this kid and not allow him to be who he is. Could you imagine if Shohei came here from Japan? Yeah, we only want you to hit, kid. No, that's not what you signed me for. You see what the hell I was doing in the KBO?
Right.
Or whatever the hell it was? Japan League, I was working. Pitching and hitting. Clanging and banging. Don't come over here and tell me what to do.
But what's the problem? Like, why are they giving them such an issue about it?
Traditionalists. We were talking about it off pod.
Yeah,
Traditionalists. They don't want to risk or increase the risk of injury to their asset.
That makes sense.
But you're not allowing him to be at his max potential. That's the thing. I understand that you're trying to protect him, but protecting him would cause him to probably get himself hurt even worse. Let him be who he is. Deion Sanders was great because they allowed Deion Sanders to be great.
That's true.
Bo Jackson was great because you allowed Bo Jackson to be great.
And this is
the Raiders didn't say you can't play for the Chiefs. I mean the Royals. You can't do that. You can't go play. They didn't say that to him. Go ahead and go do what you want to do. You're a super athlete. You have to be that. Travis Hunter is a super athlete. Allow him to be as good as he can possibly be.
That speaks to this analytic era that
my God.
I think that's what it is.
Garbage. Garbage. The analytic era is garbage.
I don't like
Complete garbage.
I don't like it.
Yeah, he literally said, I'd rather quit football than only play one position.
Wow. He's taking a stance.
Yeah.
I like that.
You need to. If you're going to draft me. Don't draft what you think you want me to be. You're drafting me. That's like what's his name? Lamar Jackson. Guy was tearing it up in Louisville. Oh, we don't think he's a quarterback. We want to convert him to a running back or a receiver. He said, I'm playing quarterback.
Yeah.
You hear that, Ma? My mom told me that we playing quarterback. She's my agent. What y'all gonna do? How many MVPs later? He got 2 of them things?
2 of them things.
Sometimes scouts don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and that's actually okay.
It's true.
Hey, you get it wrong. Look where Brady went. Oh, Brady is terrible. He shared time with Drew Henson. He's not a quarterback. Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Great example.
It's just like, dude, y'all don't know everything. I see them rip Shador Sanders to shreds. Talking about, oh, he's not this, he's not that. He's they call him Andy Dalton. They said that he's not as good. Like, bro, I seen this kid throw 4,000 yards, have 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions in a pro-style offense at a Power 5 school last season.
Mm-hmm.
How does that not translate?
Exactly.
He doesn't have to be super mobile. He doesn't have to be Lamar Jackson. He doesn't have to have an arm like Josh Allen, but he can throw the football. Oh, well, he pats the ball. You know who else patted the football?
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh.
Oh. You don't hear anybody talk about that, though. No.
Nah.
But the black kid that pats the ball, oh, it's a problem. Oh, it's a problem. Oh, Deion Sanders is your father. Oh, you must have a problem. Oh, you must be a big mouth. We've seen what you did at Colorado. When Baker Mayfield did it, it's fine.
No problem.
He went number 1.
America's child. Right
Yeah,
there.
he went number
Remember that
1.
time.
Nobody said anything about Baker Mayfield. Him going in players' faces. Him talking shit to coaches. It was fine when Baker did it. Oh, see,
That's true. I see.
that's all I'm saying is that if you're gonna let people be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Hunter wants to play both sides of the football. Let him. I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem at all. What do you think, Silent Assassin? Should he play both sides? If the Giants draft this kid, you want him to play both sides of the ball, correct?
Yeah, that's his position.
Yeah.
His 2 positions.
Right.
So why are you going to limit him to do just one thing when his skill set is both?
Right.
It's not like he's okay at one and excels at both. He's great at both.
He's great at
let
both.
Let him do both. Yeah.
He's a ball hawk as a cornerback, and he's bona fide. Right, if he gets drafted right now, he's a top 20 receiver in the league. Right now.
Wow.
That's how good he is.
Wow.
Top 20. So if you're gonna have him full time as a receiver, cool. But you need to give him nickel packages at cornerback. Have to. You have to. So that's what I'm saying. The kid is standing on his square. I love it. I want to see what happens. I think he drew a line in the sand, and we'll see what GMs want to go ahead and call his bluff.
Mm-hmm. I respect it.
Yeah. Go ahead and call his bluff. Go ahead and draft me and then tell me where I'm not going to play. Oh, okay, cool. You'll be hearing from my agent.
Right.
When I don't show up to camp, you'll know why. I don't do with money. Oh, no. The money's fine. I signed a contract, but I'm just not going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Either you have me play where I want to play or I'm not playing. Period. I'm good. I caught a whole bunch of NIL rack.
Right.
I'm good. XFL still there. I can be able to go there. They'll definitely let me play both sides.
They gonna fold. They gonna fold.
Of course they have to.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. That's a Heisman Trophy winner.
Right.
I'm a top 3 pick. You damn right I'm playing both sides.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the Cleveland Browns taking him. What do you think? They're going to say no? Cleveland?
They got
Come
no
on.
say.
They got no say in the matter. No say. And if I was Travis Hunter, I'm like, listen, if you got practice running at 7, I'll be head 9. I'll be head 9. I ain't got to worry about y'all. Y'all good. I'll be ready. Moving on. You know, I always send my condolences to the Dallas Maverick fans. I do, because I don't even know how I would react if my franchise did that to me. Like, rip the best player that we've ever had away from me, and now we have to deal with Anthony Davis. That would hurt. And it would make me very upset. So I can understand why people are rioting in the streets and why they behave the way they behave because the area literally lost like $1 billion.
That's crazy.
You took away the best thing in Dallas. Damn the Cowboys. Nobody care about them. It's Luka. Everybody loved Luka in Dallas.
It's true.
Even Jerry Jones was gonna go watch Luka. He didn't care about no Dak Prescott. He ain't watching Dak. He watching Luka. He in the press box in the game. The game is going on, and they saying, Jerry, why are you not paying attention to the kid? Because I'm watching Luka. Luka playing. Nobody care about no Dak Prescott. He's not must see. Luka was in Dallas.
Luka was.
It's so bad that Dirk Nowitzki is mad with the franchise. He's mad. You know, why would you do this? You know? It's terrible. But one person, and listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's something about being like 10 toes down and being wrong and strong at the same time. Yo, Nico Harrison, I'm telling you right now, I don't know how this man is still above ground. And I love it because I don't want no harm to be done to him. But yo, for you to be able to show your face in a state where stand your ground is legal. Bruh, what he did to that franchise is criminal.
Yo, it's crazy.
But here's the rub. It ain't him. He's a part of it.
Cuban?
Nah, Cuban is not even the owner anymore. He's a part owner. He ain't the full-time owner anymore.
What?
It's that Dumont fellow. Well, they had a closed door, like, media session. You know what? Let me go ahead and just pull this up because I need to speak about this in real time for you to understand the absurdity that is the Dallas Mavericks right now. So, let's go ahead and see if I can find it because it was
How recent is this?
This happened a few days ago.
Wow.
So, un momento, I'm going to find it. So, Nico Harrison was there with a whole bunch of reporters. So, reporters are there. Tim McMahon was there, and Tim McMahon, here we go. Tim McMahon was in the room, and Tim McMahon said, now I'm going to go ahead and read this little snippet here, this little back and forth. Tim McMahon asked Nico Harrison, in your own words, you created a 3 to 4 year time frame. In building a finals team, a team that went to the finals last season, you gave up your first round capital control of it 27, 28, 29, and 30. So 3 to 4 years ends, you're out of your first round capital. How is it a logical decision? Explain the logic of that for long term, the best interest of the franchise. Nico Harrison then said, can you repeat the question? So then Tim McMahon said again, you gave up all your draft capital. How is this sustainable to be able to build a winner going forward?
Right.
Pretty much. Nico Harrison then said, I keep saying the same thing, but defense wins championships. I believe that we have a championship caliber team, not only for now, but also for the future. Obviously, the future will hold if I'm right or wrong, and ultimately we're going to be held to the standard of wins and losses, and every executive in every field is going to be held to that same standard. So Tim McMahon is looking at him like, you still didn't answer my question.
Right, like what you said.
He said, your long-term best interest, though, 25, 26, 27, those are your 3 years that you said that's your window.
Yep.
You have no draft capital in that window. So how are you supposed to build a team with no capital, is what he's asking him. He then asked again, or he then said again, like I said, we believe in the moves that we made. Obviously, you don't, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but we're built for the future, and defense wins championships. So, again, you don't do this for the public. You do this in a closed-door setting because you understand the level of criticism that is headed your way, and this I don't even want to curse. The screwed up part about this is that he is just the face of it.
Wow.
Dumont, who's the majority owner, he was the one that put this out there and said, we are doing this closed door press conference. We're doing this closed door thing. So you're just sending poor Nico out there to be damage control, and everybody believes that it's his doing. It's yours.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
That's crazy.
Like, this is going to blow up in their face, because here's the thing. What if AD wakes up in the summertime and says, I don't think I necessarily want to be here. You just traded your franchise player, 26 years old, that just got you to the finals. Yeah. We didn't even talk about they didn't make the playoffs. They was in the finals.
It was in the finals, yo.
And you blew it up. Like, yo, I'm a Laker fan. I don't care, right? We enjoying Luka over here, right? We great. But damn, son.
How long has he been a majority owner?
Since last year.
Damn, so this is like one of his first real
Yeah,
moves.
because the thing is, Mark Cuban was supposed to stay on to handle the basketball side of things. They had a handshake agreement, and then he pulled the rug under Mark Cuban's.
Oh, wow.
He said, yo, remember all of that stuff?
Wow.
Not happening. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel bad for Dallas Mavericks fans because there's no help in sight.
I remember that first game when AD got hurt. He got hurt.
Yo, let me tell you something. The night that Luka came back, right, and Luka had that magical performance,
Yes.
people don't realize. Hello, Claude. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bud?
And people don't realize that AD played in that game.
Yeah.
He didn't do a damn thing. And it just reminded me of all the years that we would see him there. And he would have this ghost look on his face, this blank stare. And he's like, do something, do something, do something, score, take the ball, be a leader, take charge.
Yeah.
He just sat there and did nothing. Playoff time, Jokic would bust his ass. Can't keep up with the slowest man on the planet.
I'm in a problem, though.
First, I know, but come on now. Put on a fight. So for me, it's like, all right. Yeah, I feel bad for Dallas fans, but you know what? You gotta get over it.
They'd be all right.
Get over it. You know, even Adam Silver had to chime in. He had to chime in on the trade.
What you say?
He said, look, man, ain't nothing I can do. It's a legal trade. We can't jump in and say, nah, you're not doing this. The last time this happened, we know what happened. Chris Paul didn't end up being a Laker because David Stern did some wild shit.
Dave Stern.
Yeah. You see what, you know what, I'm not
I
going to
was
say
happy about that.
I'm not going to say that.
I ain't gonna lie. I was happy about that.
I was going to throw some shade.
Don't do
I
it.
ain't gonna do it. Yeah. But the reason why he did that is because not only was David Stern the commissioner, but he was also he was the GM or the acting owner of the Pelicans, the Hornets at that time.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he didn't veto the trade from a commissioner standpoint. He vetoed the trade from being the standing owner of the Hornets. That's where it gets all muddied. Fine, you want to go ahead and do that, but damn that. It's personal. So Adam Silver said, you know what, I'm gonna step away.
Yeah.
You know? This is a wild trade. I'm gonna step away though. And that's the smart thing to do. Let it go through. Okay? Luka belongs in LA. He's fine. Okay?
You're just happy because you're on the receiving end.
You
Pause.
damn right. Because all the times I was on the other side of it. I was on the other side of it. It's crazy. So that's all I'm saying. It's sad to know that Dallas fans are suffering, but man, oh man, is it interesting? Yeah. Anyway, moving on to NBA playoffs. Let's go ahead and discuss this. NBA playoffs are here. We have the seeds that are set. I think the game is going on right now, though, between the Dallas Mavericks and the Memphis Grizzlies. I believe that's going on.
Oh, for the 8.
For the 8th seed. Yeah. So let me go ahead and go check that because, like I said, we are recording on Thursday night.
Who you got
Who do I have?
for that game?
I think Dallas is the better team. Mm-hmm. So I would definitely say Dallas. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go check that. See what's going on here.
Ja was hurt, right? Like a little bit?
That game is tomorrow.
Okay, so it's tomorrow. So it's actually today. Because it's Friday.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going on. So we got, on the Friday, we got Heat, Hawks, and Mavericks, Grizzlies. So Heat, Hawks, man.
Yeah,
I think I got the Hawks winning that game.
I can't call it.
I got the Hawks winning that game. Because the
like
Heat,
the Hawks.
I mean, who does? Who does? I know why you don't like the
No,
Hawks.
I don't like them.
I know why you don't like the Hawks.
Let's go next.
But I think the Hawks got the advantage. They're at home. Grizzlies are also at home against the Mavericks, but the Grizzlies, they just, outside of Ja being who he is, I just think that Dallas has the size. They have Anthony Davis. There's nobody on that side. Obviously, they do have Jaren Jackson Jr., who can probably be able to do a little bit against AD, but I think AD is gonna have his way with Jaren Jackson Jr. And I just think that Dallas has the team to be able to get past them and win this game. So I got Dallas winning this game by 7.
Okay.
I got Dallas winning this game by 7. The spread on this game is Memphis is minus 6.5 at home, but I can see the Mavericks winning this game by 7. Claude, what are your thoughts on that?
I think the Mavericks can pull it out.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
That's
That's
wonky.
crazy.
My apologies.
that's wild.
On
But,
the walking.
but we understand what you mean.
100%.
Yeah, we understand what you mean, that they can be able to pull out a victory. And,
Pause that too.
Yo, facts. Yo.
how's that pull out a victory pause?
Hit that, man. Hit that button.
How's that a pause?
That's a pause.
That's a
bro.
pause.
Pull out a victory?
That's wild crazy.
Hey, yo.
Y'all gotta relax.
Pull out a victory.
Yes.
Bro.
How was that? That's sports lingo.
Shit is just as bad, bro.
Hit the button, man.
Nah, I didn't hit no button, man. But so okay, so we got Hawks, we got Mavericks. Now let's go ahead and go to the big board. If that's the case, then we'll have Mavericks going against the Thunder, and we'll have the Hawks going against the Cavs. And then we have, let's see, we got Warriors, Rockets.
That's an interesting one.
That is. We have Denver, Clippers. We have Lakers, Wolves. We have Pacers, Bucks. We have Knicks and Pistons, and we have Celtics and the Magic. So, out of those matchups I just named, most compelling matchups that you guys want to watch as fans. It's not even talking about the basketball breakdown wise. Just as a fan, what are the matchups that you think that is the most like exciting for you as a fan to watch?
I'm not gonna say Knicks Pistons. Obviously, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not gonna say that. I think more maybe that Thunder matchup.
Okay, so with Thunder Mavericks,
If it happens.
if it happens,
If it happens,
Thunder Mavericks or Thunder Grizzlies?
more Mavericks. More Mavericks.
More Mavericks if they get through. Okay, what about you, Chloe?
I think Bucks Pacers.
You like Buck? Okay, so why you like that? But plus Dame is back.
Dame is back.
Dame is
Oh,
back.
I heard
So
about
he's
the
the
blood clot
blood
thing,
clot.
something
He's been cleared.
There's a lot of good matchups on that side.
Yeah.
But it's detrimental to the East on who gets further. Like if you
That's a
give the
good
Bucks
point.
a chance, they can heat up at the right time. But however,
Yeah,
the
but
Pacers bench is something different
the
too.
problem is that where they're seated. This is a 4-5 matchup, which means that the winner of this matchup goes against the Cavs. Which means that your season's over.
100%.
That's what that means. Like, I don't give a damn how the Bucks look. And you gotta remember too, what do we talk about all the time? If this series even sees the light of day of 6 games, you think that Doc Rivers, if they
Oh yeah.
what are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's true.
What are we talking about here? Dame can average 90. Doc Rivers gonna find a way to lose. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
So I ain't worried about the Bucks.
can't debate that.
I ain't worried about the Bucks at all. I don't think they getting past the Pacers, to be honest with you. I don't.
That'd be a smudge on.
I don't.
bro.
I think Halliburton is gonna give Dame work. He said, "Look, I know you just came back from this blood clot, but take this blood clot."
If you ain't say it, I was gonna say it. Yo,
Take this blood clot.
blood
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. It's gonna be work. He's gonna get work. He's gonna get work. So my most intriguing matchup to me in regards to just being a fan, right? Just being a fan of the game. I want to see Rockets Warriors. I think that series is going to be dynamic. You got two very good defensive teams going at it. You have two physical teams that like to play physical. You got a lot of shit talking on both sides. You got good guard play, good forward play. You got good young players on both sides. You got a very young team in the Rockets. You have a aging team with the Warriors that have some combination of young guys with the white boys, Pajinski. They got the other dude, what's his name? Can't remember the young boy name. But yeah, that's gonna be an interesting matchup. I want to see how Butler does. I want to see how Curry does. I want to see how Draymond is gonna be able to match up. It's gonna be interesting. Draymond Green against Dylan Brooks. Nah, son. That's
a good point.
That is can't miss TV right
Hold
there.
on. Before you go to Nicole, I'm surprised you wouldn't say Lakers Wolves with all the shit talk going on.
Hey, listen. It don't matter. Okay? It don't matter what they do. Rudy Gobert. Who cares about Rudy Gobert, son?
But hold up. You saw the J what Ant-Man said?
What'd he say?
He had the picture of Bronny on the beach. Picture of Bronny on the beach. And he said, don't worry, I'm gonna say you and your pops there. I'm gonna say you and your pops there real soon. That just had me crying.
Listen, just like my man Shannon Sharp would say, Rudy Gobert, Polar Bear, I don't care. Lakers and 5. Lakers and 5. That's it. We don't care about no damn T-Wolves. You crazy? Listen, Anthony Edwards is a good player.
Yeah.
He's a good player. But Luka gave him work last year. With no Braun.
That's true.
No Braun, no Austin Reeves.
Forgot about that.
You crazy? You give me those two white boys?
Forgot about that.
Come on, I always tell you, you got two bad white boys on your team, you going to the finals. That's just the way it works.
That's true.
That's the way it works.
AR-15 and
Yeah. You got Klay Thompson's a half and half, right? Steph not half and half, but he can pass for one, right? Yeah, two bad. They was running the league for 10 years, man. That's the way it goes.
That's true.
That's it. The reason why the Suns ain't win back in the day when Steve Nash was there, because he didn't have another bad white boy. That's what it was. He had another one, he'd have been fine. Look at the combination, right? You had what's his name? John Stockton and my man Hornacek, right?
Hornacek,
yeah, Jeff Hornacek. Two white boys get to the finals back to back. That's the way it works.
Hey, the numbers are there.
Luke Longley, Steve Kerr.
You can't say that. I'm not saying Luke Longley.
Yeah, he was a bad white boy. That's all I'm saying.
He was.
That's all I'm saying. Was it Tony Kukoc? Steve Kerr. That's all I'm saying.
That was a good one.
You got him out there. You got him out there. That's all I'm saying. Well, you got to the road to the final. Look at the road that the Lakers got to the finals right now, right? If they beat the Wolves, they go on to play the Rockets and the Golden State matchup, right? they gonna smoke both of their boots, right? Then they get to the Western Conference Finals. We already smoked the OKC boots. So if they get there, we get into the finals. I'm not saying we're gonna win a championship.
You sure about that?
Smoking their boots.
Okay.
Listen, what other team in the league has their second best player as LeBron James? Yo, that's nasty work. Your second best player might be the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, that sounds crazy, right?
That's nasty. And on top of that, you have the greatest playoff performer on your team that's not named LeBron James. It's Luka. Come on, man. Come on. What we doing?
I don't like this look on your face,
What we
man.
doing, man?
It remind me of years when the Lakers won championships, man. I don't like this, man. I'm not liking this, man.
Yeah, we back. We back. that's all I'm saying. We back. You know? We don't care. Rudy Gobert, Polar Bear, we don't care. Lakers at 5. Right? The other matchup that I want to see, I'm not going to lie to you. I want to see Nuggets Clippers.
Why? Oh.
What do you mean why?
Clippers.
What do you mean why? This is two frauds going at it in the playoffs. I love it. I love the fact that you got two of the teams that I hate the most going at it. So one gotta go. It's great. It's absolutely great. So Kawhi gives them work. Yes, go along. And then you have to go against OKC and then lose.
Yep.
Whoever wins the series is gonna lose.
Right.
That's what I love. That's what I love. It's great. The other matchup that I like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Knicks Pistons is gonna be a good series.
That's bad. I'm nervous.
It's gonna be a great series. I don't know who y'all got on that team, but I my condolences to y'all for y'all to even think for a second that y'all gonna be able to deal with Kate Cunningham.
Listen, man.
He's gonna give y'all work. He's gonna give y'all major work.
I understand that. But it's the Knicks, man.
I know.
Nah. Not those
I know.
Knicks. Not those Knicks.
The last time you went against a one-man band, them Hawks, Hawks did you in.
Remind me that one, man.
Jimmy Butler did you in. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I think the Knicks, if we're gonna let's go ahead and just go over this real quick in regards to what I think the actual series is gonna be, right? Okay. So if we're gonna start with the 1-8 matchup, if it is the Grizzlies that win, I got OKC winning in 5. If it's the Dallas Mavericks that win, I got the Thunder winning in 6.
Yeah.
Right? So then we go to the 2-7 matchup. Man,
It's a tough one.
it's a tough one. Rockets in 6.
Ooh.
Rockets in 6.
I feel Warriors gonna pull that out for some reason, personally.
I mean, I can't dispute that,
Right.
but I like the Rockets. They're a good team, defensive-minded team. Ime Udoka is a great coach. They got live young bodies on that team that run and dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that the Warriors have been here before, but bro, attrition is a real thing. And Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy, this is a thing, but they're all old now.
Yeah.
You're asking 36-year-olds to compete with 22-year-olds? Good luck. Good luck. That's what I'm saying. I got Rockets in 6. We already talked about Lakers and T-Wolves. We ain't got to talk about that no more. Lakers in 5. Right? We got Nuggets and Clippers. Who cares? Whoever. All right, if I got to pick a winner, if I got to break this down from an analytical standpoint and an analysis, a basketball analysis, I think that the change of coach for the Nuggets is going to allow them to unlock whatever last bit of run that they do have in this team. I think that Dave Adelman is going to be able to use this team and utilize them effectively the way he's supposed to, because the fact that Russell Westbrook was getting damn near 30 minutes a game. Yes. The first game that he replaced Mike Malone, Westbrook played 17 minutes. So it's about that office scene, right? It's like, oh, well, that guy downstairs was, he was on payroll. So did you fix it? Yeah, we fixed it. So did you guys get him out? No. We fixed the glitch. Meaning that he's still in the building.
Yeah.
He's not getting paid anymore. So the Denver Nuggets, they fixed the glitch. We can't get him off the team, but we damn sure can cut the minutes.
Cut the minutes, yeah, we gonna cut the minutes.
You know what I'm saying? No, you ain't gonna screw us up. You go out there and play your 10, 15 minutes. Whatever you do in those 10, 15 minutes, you go sit on that bench. You go sit on that bench. You know what I mean? So that's why I think, because you got the baddest man on the planet right now in regards to Jokic. I don't know. Zubats is good, but he don't want no parts of that bad man. He don't want no parts of that bad man. And the thing is, the Clippers are good, but they don't have a Jamal Murray that's a playoff tested. That guy lives for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? Aaron Gordon can be able to guard Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Is he going to stop him? No. But can he guard him for the entire series? Yeah, absolutely right he can.
He's a body.
Yeah.
You can throw at him.
So, those are things that you gotta factor in. So I definitely got I would say that Nuggets win this game, win the series in 6. We have the 1-8 in the East with the Cavs, so it's either the who is it? The Heat or the Hawks. If it's the Heat, I got the Cavs in 5. If it's the Hawks, I got the Cavs in 5. It doesn't matter regardless of who they play. They gentlemen sweep. Mm-hmm. Pacers and Bucks. Pacers in 6. The fact that they have home court is gonna be a big issue in this series. Whoever controls the home court, which is the Pacers, they're gonna have the advantage.
Okay.
So I got Pacers winning this to 6. Knicks and Pistons, man, oh man. Listen, I don't want to talk bad about y'all, and I won't. But this is gonna be a tough series.
It is.
This is gonna be a very, very tough series. I think this is probably the worst series that anybody drew in the playoffs, because you got a team that literally has nothing to lose. They've been playing really, really great basketball over the past 2.5 months. And you guys have been playing good basketball as well, but they are a team that's on a hot streak. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to play a team like that. So, although I said all of those nice things about the Pistons and Cade Cunningham and all the other guys that they have over there, give me the Knicks in 6.
Listen, man. Cade Cunningham, 100 bands, do the running, man. Knicks in 6, man. I agree with that one.
Knicks in 6. Call?
Yes.
You confirm? Knicks in 6?
It has to happen.
Okay. Celtics and Magic. Celtics in 4.
Yeah. You ain't gonna give the gentleman sweep?
No. This is gonna be a beating. Like, yo, this is one of the worst matchups in the playoffs. Like, hey, let me tell you something. They better not even air this series on TV.
Go air it.
Just air it locally. Air it locally. Nobody wants to see this shit. No one wants to see this. For real. Listen, the Celtics are gonna shoot 93s. Yeah. They're gonna blow them out in maybe 3 of these games by at least 25 points. They're gonna smoke their boots. I understand that Pablo Banchero, he's good. He gonna score 40 in one of these games and still lose by 10.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen. Sweep. This is gonna be the lowest rated series in the playoffs. Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit.
I agree with that one.
Nobody's gonna watch it. That and OKC, whoever OKC played, ain't nobody gonna watch that either. Nobody cares.
No, I watch SGA. So
No.
I don't like the Celtics basketball.
I respect SGA, but he is the new James Harden to me. I can't do it. He is a foul hunter. It's a foul hunter. Don't like it. And the refs allow them to play this physical style of basketball that nobody else can. I don't like it. They foul the most in the NBA. The most.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, don't like it. Moving on. That was good playoff breakdown right there. Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. Matt Ishbia. Matt Ishbia is the owner of the Phoenix Suns. Matt Ishbia made the 2K trade to get KD and Bradley Beal on this team. I sat here for months, even before the season started, and I said that the Phoenix Suns are the worst team in the NBA. Because you can't tell me that okay, you put these three guys together. All right. Who's the point guard? Who's the facilitator? Who's the one taking the back seat?
Mm-hmm.
You see, the reason why the big three worked in Miami is because you had two guys that were manning the ship. You had Chris Bosh take the back seat. You didn't have plays run for Bosh. That's why he had to learn how to be a stretch four. Because you space the floor out. You got to double team Wade and Braun. Bosh is getting open looks. So he had to figure out a way to be able to be effective with those great players. Mm-hmm. Who's the facilitator in those big three when they all play the same position? None of them move well without the ball. They all need the ball in their hand. Mm-hmm. So where's the point guard that you should have had to be able to make sure you put all this stuff in order? Didn't have one. So it was doomed from the beginning.
Right.
And then on top of that, man, when they went ahead and hired Coach Bud, I laughed for like a half hour. Because I said, not only do you put this 2K team together, but you then use the coach that has no idea how to make adjustments. You put him to control this? This is a comedy. Mm-hmm. This is a sitcom. Well, Matt Ishbia didn't think it was. He thought this was serious. And he sat there at his press conference, and paraphrasing here, and he said, oh, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, our future is cloudy and it doesn't look good and all this other stuff, but people are telling me that my future looks great. You know, the team is in great position. They don't have their own draft pick until 2032.
Wow. That's a long time.
So how?
That's crazy.
How is it possible?
What year is that? Like that? How many
like, yo, 2030?
That's some 7th grader right now that you can be able to get.
Dang, that's
went into the 30s though.
Stretch.
So that's my thing. This is
There'll be no more Florida by then.
Yeah, you have no assets. And we know that Kevin Durant's going to get traded. So you have to trade the 36, 37-year-old shooter. And do you honestly think that you're going to get great value for KD at this point of his career? You're going to have to take less. Mm-hmm. So whatever team wants him, and I'm hearing the Houston Rockets want him, they're not going to give you top dollar for him. Yeah. They might give you one draft pick. And if you get one draft pick from Houston, you think that draft pick's going to be any good?
Ain't going to do nothing.
If you add KD to that team?
Ain't going to do nothing.
So then when you try to trade Bradley Beal, you know what's going to happen? Every GM is going to hang up the phone.
Yep.
Every GM is going to hang up the phone on you. What do you want for him? Excuse me? I got a second rounder for you. You want that? You want one of these bums on the bench?
You're going to trade him to the Browns.
Yeah. You want Deshaun Watson? We get him. Where are you building this team from?
It's bad.
This is the part of ownership 101 that he missed. I think he missed that seminar where you own the team. You don't instill your stupid basketball logic on the team that you just bought. Mm-hmm. Just because you played basketball doesn't mean you know basketball. That's the problem. Just because you are a Hall of Fame player doesn't mean you're going to be a Hall of Fame executive. The problem is Matt Ishbia looks a lot like Mikhail Prokhorov. Remember Mikhail Prokhorov bought the Brooklyn Nets and said, oh, we're going to compete with the Knicks. We're going to put all these billboards up here. We're going to do all these things. We're going to trade for Paul Pierce, Kevin Durant, and Jason Terry. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to trade off. We're going to mortgage our future to get these three old guys. Because, hey, they won championships over here. It set the Nets franchise back a decade.
Yep.
You know what ended up to Mikhail Prokhorov? He had to sell. He said, you know, this owning an NBA team is not what it's cooped up to be. Here. So be careful, Mr. Matt Ishbia. The thing that you know basketball, you need to put people in charge that know the game. You need to have somebody that understands the cap and tells you, this is all wrong for us, baby.
Right.
you got to make sure that you do things the right way. How can you build a team when your entire team is jammed up into 3 players? You can't make trades because they have now a tier system. If you're over the first tier, you're over the second. All of these things have penalties. So he's going to have to be forced to trade these guys. Doesn't want to. He's going to have to blow this entire thing up. Booker, Beal, and KD got to go.
Wow.
So if you can be able to accumulate 3 draft picks out of those 3 trades, good luck. But that's what you're looking at. And that's what happens when you try to circumvent the process of being able to build a contender the right way. Mm-hmm. You think that this big 3 model works. The big 3 model does not work in basketball anymore. Yeah. You don't have any teams that have a big 3 model anymore. It's outdated.
Yeah.
You need 2 stars and a bunch of role players that are on cost-effective contracts. Rookies mixed into there, 2-way guys mixed into there. Mm-hmm. You have some mid-level contracts, and then you got your superstars. That's the way you're supposed to build your team out now. Yeah. Now, Ishbia said, oh, well, I'm rich. I can do what I want. Okay.
Dummy, yeah.
That's all it is. That's all I got to say. I mean, look, they are in big trouble. They're going to be in big trouble for a long time, and we'll see how much mouth and how much confidence Mr. Matt Ishbia has going forward when he realizes that he's over his sticks. Yeah. He's like, this is not Silicon Valley. You made $1 billion somewhere else. Cool. You're a smart guy. This is different. This is a different world than your tech buddies. This is not 2K where you can say, oh, I can just make a trade and take off and put override on. And I can just put this guy here. Even in 2K, they have this chemistry bar where if you make trades too much, your chemistry bar goes all the way down. And in order to be able to get perfect synergy on your team, you got to make sure that the chemistry bar continues to go up. So it's going to take you a while to build that up. Yeah. You can't just make trades just to make trades because you're trying to put this and that together. It doesn't work that way. Neither does real life. Chemistry in sports is more important than the talent that you actually have.
Facts.
And if you have guys that don't really care to play with each other and don't really have the necessary desire to play a role for a certain team, you're not going anywhere. So, moving on to irrelevant news.
You gotta
of the
be
week.
kidding me. I mean, how do you watch the? I mean, yeah, they stink.
Every week we go ahead and we look for some interesting stories. I always find some interesting stories. I do.
What you got this week?
There's a couple. Let's see. The first one I got here. And this was like blatant disrespect. N64 classic GoldenEye 007 remaster was pitched to Nintendo and they apparently said no.
What? Huh?
Yeah. So, new interview with Video Game Chronicles. CEO Stephen Kick said they expressed interest in creating a remastering of the N64 classic. Tried to make it happen, but Nintendo apparently said no.
I thought they was making that game.
Nope.
Not anymore.
Listen, I see Call of Duty being remastered. All of this nonsense. They got 20 anniversary packages. You can't make GoldenEye the greatest first-person shooter in the world.
Greatest.
You wouldn't have no Call of Duty if it wasn't for GoldenEye. It's a fact. You wouldn't have Gears of War and all these other games if it wasn't for GoldenEye. It's upsetting. I'd have caught. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have got that.
I thought it was gonna be for the Switch too.
I don't even have that. I would have got it. I'd have stolen it from some kid. I'd have did it. Fire. How you not do that? Yo, you know how many grown 40-year-old men would be in a basement playing this game? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably why.
What do you mean?
They're not trying to appeal to the old boomers.
That's wrong. It's wrong.
I think the kids are mess with that.
Kids wouldn't fuck. They wouldn't mess with it. They wouldn't mess with it.
I mean,
yeah, actually, you're right.
Unless they update the well, they all they're doing is remastering the game. They wouldn't update the game.
They're not making the changes.
So it's not
So it might not
it's not
interest.
worth having the
Yeah,
title.
it
It's
might
not-
not
it's
interest
just
some
not-
kids
It's not making the kid that plays Sonic or a kid that plays Mario Kart.
or a kid that plays Call of Duty. Not gonna play that.
I don't even think they have Call of Duty for Switch.
I'm just saying, like, if a kid has both systems, like if he plays the first person on that joint, he's not gonna play that.
They put it on what's the name? It was on Xbox. Like I got it. Like I played GoldenEye, and you can play it on Xbox, and it's the same quality. It's nothing too different. You know what I'm saying? It's not remastered, but it's just able to play on it.
Okay.
So you notice the difference from 1997 till
Right.
2024,
Of course you
but
do.
the demographics completely different. So
I was upset when I heard this news. You know, we need games too.
I'm upset now. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna happen.
We need games too.
Damn.
there's a game they got coming out that's like, I don't know who makes it. I don't even know the title, but it's like you're a toy in a toy store, and it's like Call of Duty.
I think I heard of this game.
That shit looks crazy.
Really?
Like it's still on development. That shit right there. I know a lot of people waiting for that shit.
I know they're making an open world Mario Kart or something like
That's
that.
hard too, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Moving on. They're making a Varnell Hill spinoff show.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's fire. Sign some autographs. The Varnell man can. Shaboing boing. That's gonna be fire. We need Martin back. Son. I mean, we can't do it without Tommy.
It's not Martin no more.
Huh?
It's not Martin no more.
That's what I'm saying. We can't do it without.
And they got to change the title because I think Kid Capri didn't get credited or some shit like that. He made the beat. He made the song and shit like that.
Really?
And they did some bullshit to him. They said Cole made the beat. Some bullshit.
Cole
like
made
that.
it.
That's hate. And meanwhile,
Cole made it.
Meanwhile, it's his voice at the beginning and
Right.
all that shit. So they're gonna give you one of those. You know, remember Cosby Show came out with that second.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That
bullshit.
second thing was fire.
All them Cosby joints is awesome.
Fire. Fire.
Nothing
Cosby Show was fire, son.
Nothing better than that. There's nothing better than that.
I'm looking forward to seeing this Varnell Hills a spinoff. Drake alleges Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance was a character attack and lawsuit against Universal Music Group. What gave it away? Yes,
1,000%.
that's what a diss record it's called.
Yeah.
He's gonna win that case.
He shouldn't.
He's going to.
I don't care if he's going to. I said he shouldn't.
It's not against Kendrick though.
It's against UMG. Yeah.
He's gonna win it.
It's corny, bro. It's corny. I got nothing else to say about Drake. I mean, I'm done. I've kicked his back in several times here. Thoughts?
I ain't got no thoughts on it, man. But
Good.
I do agree that he's gonna win that case.
He's gonna win it, and
That's the funny thing.
it's the perfect chess move.
Claude, you gotta understand. I don't need a deep dive breakdown because I don't care. We don't care.
You don't care.
A lot of people don't. We've moved on.
The people do.
We moved on. The man came out with an album already. Okay, go ahead. The album's fire. He got that song out. Did the video for it. A little weird, but hey, he's back.
I'm happy it's over though.
Yeah, I'm
was-
happy it's
I was
over.
tired of the
I'm happy it's over.
back and forth with the people.
Yeah.
It's not even the artists for me.
Listen.
It's the people, bro.
Kendrick, he beat you. You lost. You lost, Rock. Every fight I got you, you lost. Like, that's it. You lost. Move on. You want to go ahead and sue the company? Go ahead. Sue the company that made you billions of dollars. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. That's all I'm saying. This is the one, though. Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard plans to expose Hollywood heavyweights in new podcast.
Okay.
So Terrence Howard, he says he's calling it a studio's nightmare and every actor's dream. He told TMC he'll cover his legal battle with CAA, speak out on Disney and Fox, and share behind-the-scenes stories from Empire. Howard also plans to reveal business betrayals and shady transactions he faced, aiming to show listeners how the industry truly operates.
Oh, this is a weekly show.
Yes.
Listen, man.
This is gonna be the greatest podcast ever.
Probably.
Ever. He gonna go from 0 followers, subscribers, to 1 million in a week. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, Terrence Howard, when he gives it up, he gives it up.
Pause.
Yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What I'm saying is that he reveals the truth. He does. Cause the last time he talked about some shit, he talked about Diddy.
Right.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
Where he was at the listening party. He said that Diddy just kept looking at him. Then he caught a call like, "Hey, Diddy would like to spend some time with you." Or you trying to do the do? Like, nah, get out of here, you freak. So Terrence Howard, listen, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
I don't know how many episodes he gonna get through. I ain't
That's why-
wish
yeah.
the man. I ain't wishing the man.
But you gotta remember, he's not in
bad,
Hollywood no more.
But still, like if he's talking about Hollywood, like in that sense.
Listen,
like,
Diddy
I don't
has
know,
been
bro.
Diddy has been exposed. The veil has been put down.
There's much more to talk about than just Diddy, bro.
That Diddy was a culprit of a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying.
He-
Diddy was nasty work for a long time, bro.
He was like
A lot of those cases dropped off. I'm just gonna say
That is true.
Free Diddy, I ain't gonna
That
say.
is true.
A lot of them cases don't exist right now.
That is true. That's very
They
true.
hold him just to hold him.
Yeah.
He's in a Rico by himself. I never seen that shit before.
never.
Never seen nobody in a Rico by
A
himself.
solo Rico.
Solo Rico.
That's crazy, son. Yo,
At this point, they
all I'm
gotta
saying-
hold him because it's like
That's what I'm saying. I said the same thing to Claw a while ago. I said, yo, they have to hold him because if he gets out, if he gets out, man, oh man, scary.
Let it, but and if you could just
Yeah.
if Diddy was scary before,
It's gonna be it's gonna be double worse.
Kingpin is
Yeah, he's
coming
gonna-
out.
he's gonna be a monster.
It's getting nasty out here.
He's gonna be a monster mode.
Kingpin is coming out,
He's gonna be on mobster mode. Yeah.
and he gonna talk his shit. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. It's gonna be bad. Yeah. I agree. Let's see if I got anything else here.
Nah, baby.
Yo.
Let's see. No, I don't. I don't have anything. That is my irrelevant news of the week.
You gotta be kidding me. I mean, how do you watch the? I mean, yeah, they stink.
Silent Assassin, this ain't gonna be too long. We don't have much pod left, but I gotta get this off. I stopped watching linear sports programs a very long time ago. I weaned myself off. It wasn't just cold turkey, but I stopped watching them because you see the agenda out there, what they want to push. They push the same nonsense all the time. LeBron. Cowboys. Lakers. Blah, 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 blah. Right? And the takes have gotten more disingenuous over the years. You have a few people out in space that are still doing their thing. Shout out to Nick Wright. He continues to do his thing. And there's some other people out there as well, but I don't really fancy linear sports coverage anymore. It's just me. What I also don't love anymore, and I haven't loved it for a while, is talk radio. I think talk radio is garbage. I think sports radio is garbage. And the reason why sports radio is garbage is because of the people that they have spewing the garbage. See, sports radio can be saved. It's the people that actually are hired to speak behind the mic. Those are the ones that you can't save. You have the idiots that get paid to do this on a big level that know nothing about the sport. So that's the problem. So let's go ahead and go talk about what I am discussing here. What I'm actually trying to get out. Juan Soto signed the largest contract in North American history, right? There's soccer players that are like, come on now.
Yeah, right.
Cheese, bro. Like, welcome to the party, right? But in regards to North America, he's it. And with that comes extra scrutiny, right? But here's the problem with that. Does Juan Soto play basketball, Chloe?
No.
Does Juan Soto play football, Picasso?
Nah.
Okay. So if people don't realize the way baseball works, right? You can be the greatest player ever. You will have minimum impact if you don't have a good team around you. For example, Shohei Ohtani, they literally said that he's probably the best player they've ever seen, right? They even say he's better than Babe Ruth to a lot of people, right? Okay, well, whatever you want to say, I don't care. How many times did Shohei Ohtani make the playoffs before he got to the Dodgers, Silent Assassin? Could you explain to me? Could you tell me the answer to that?
0.
0.
What number is that?
0.
Got it.
Big fat goose egg donut. Yet he's the greatest player we've ever seen. But what does that mean if you don't have guys on your team and in your lineup that can help you get there? Mind you, he had Mike Trout, one of the most generational players we've ever seen. So he had 2 of those guys that couldn't make playoffs. So Juan Soto goes ahead. He's starting the season with the Mets, and it's a little bit of a struggle. But guess what? We're 18 games into the season of 162. They asked him a question, and the New York Post, they're full of shit anyway, right? A whole bunch of liars and propaganda and clickbait artists over there. It's one of the worst publications out there for sports. They asked him a question about what's different between this year and last year. And he's honest. He said, well, this year I don't have the best player on the planet hitting behind me. I don't have the best player in the game, best hitter in the game hitting behind me. So which means that they're pitching me a lot different. And that's no disrespect to Pete Alonso. Pete's great. But Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge.
Right.
So because Aaron Judge is behind me, I get more pitches to hit. Because you don't want to walk me to get me on base to have the best player on the planet knocking a 2-run home run. You want to make sure that you have to get me out so you can limit the damage that the big hoss is going to do when he gets up. So because of that, he gets a lot more fastballs. He gets a lot more things that are actually on the plate that he can handle. So what did you see last year? Juan Soto had his best year offensively. So did Aaron Judge. They worked well with each other. Made the playoffs. They had their struggles, yes, but they made the playoffs and got to the World Series. Because why? Juan Soto got them to the World Series. So that same Juan Soto is giving you game because he's a scientist when it comes to hitting. Understands the strike zone more than anybody in the league. Knows his game, very patient, is just a fundamental student of the game when it comes to hitting. He's giving you game and being honest. Instead of people digesting that as, oh, yeah, that is true. Mike Puma of New York Post writes an article and says that Juan Soto looks like he misses the Yankees. That he regrets coming to the Mets. And now this starts to spread like wildfire because you have idiot Met fans out there that have no idea how baseball works. Well, why is he not hitting? Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that a baseball season was 18 games. Did you want him to hit 19 home runs in 18 games? Did you want him to hit 700? Is that what you want him to do? Because his contract means nothing. The reason why he got the money is because he had teams that were willing to bid for him. If there was no market, he wouldn't have the money that he got. He had 9 teams on him.
Right.
Drive the price up. That's the way business works. So because he has this absorbent amount of money that he's making, has no bearing on your fucking life, you want to criticize the guy because he's batting .230 in April? It's April.
It's April, bro.
Still cold.
It's still cold. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yet you have people that claim that they know baseball passing these stories in the media, and now fans are starting to digest it. And you got Yankee fans out there, we told you that he wasn't good. If he wasn't good, then why'd your team offer him $760 million? You're just mad that you came on second. That's all it is. Because if Juan Soto was on your team this year, you all be sucking the teat. And sucking other stuff as well.
God. Come on, buddy.
I'm just saying. I don't care.
It's true, though.
I don't care. Because people need... you have to be honest. Like, This is a reason why stars don't like to speak to the media, why they're not honest to the media anymore, and why they don't come here. It's the reason why the Mets have not had a big superstar in a long time. You know why? Because nobody wants to come to this toxic bullshit. 18 games into his Met career, and people are booing him in City?
Yo, that's crazy.
So what's going to end up happening when he has a hot June, July, and August? They're going to start to cheer him again?
Yeah.
Y'all are clowns.
Yeah.
What's that guy in preseason? He's like, oh, we're right.
Yeah. and got the home run smacked right to his face.
Took him out, too. Fucked up his goal.
It's like, dude, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
And this is not how we act as fans, man. As Mets fans.
Like,
This is weird.
exactly. Act like y'all been here before. We are not the Yankees. We are not a team that has been used to winning. Act normal. Act like you always act. Support the bum-ass team that you got in front of you. And the newsflash, here's the thing. The Mets are in first place,
Yo,
But it's not good enough, though.
and you're booing.
I can't believe that, man.
You would think that the Mets have 3 wins right now, and nothing's working, and he's playing bad. If Juan Soto was still playing bad in July, go ahead and boo him. You have every right to. 18 games?
It's ridiculous.
Why, I understand why Barry Bonds hated the media. That's why he didn't want to speak to them.
And Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. I don't trust y'all. I gave you the most honest answer a baseball player, a hitter can give you. He's actually giving you information to tell you baseball works a little differently. If you don't have protection in front of you and behind you, pitchers can pitch around you. Simple. Oh, you got Pete Alonso back. Okay, Pete's good. He's having a good start to the season. But is it going to continue? Yeah, we're just going to walk you, see what happens.
But see, like, you gotta, like, if you're not watching the games, you're not seeing this.
But that's what happens is that we have people that are on radio that claim that they watch games that they don't.
You're not watching it because he gets walked damn near half the time.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't get good pitches to hit.
nah. And even the ones he hits, like, he's damn near sending them, and they just come up a little short. But if not, they're damn near touching the wall.
They're pitching him so bad that I see him chasing pitches that he normally doesn't chase, all because he's trying to
Get something going.
get something going. He walks because he's trying to help his team. All right, cool. They're not gonna give me nothing to hit. At least Pete's gonna be able to clean it up. That's what teammates do.
Right.
I've never seen that as a bad thing.
Like, I've never seen a reaction to 18 games in my life.
Yeah.
I've been watching baseball for almost 40 years. Bro, I've never seen a reaction like this. Over 18 games. It's bad. I expect that from fans. I don't expect it from people that are on the radio, that are supposed to be covering the game and giving the fans the information that they don't have. When you have bum-ass dudes like Sal Licata going on radio having these clickbait segments about you're upset with Juan Soto. Who the fuck are you? What do you know about baseball? What does anybody know about baseball in regards to if y'all are not understanding what he means? It's very easy. Yeah, he's just saying that it's very hard to get around this because they're pitching you differently. If I had Barry Bonds behind me, you think I wouldn't hit 90 home runs?
Right.
I got one of the greatest players of all time. It's simple. You know why guys like Juju McSchuster was good when he was in Pittsburgh? Why, Claw?
Can't help.
It's because he had AB getting all the looks. So when AB was getting all the attention, he's just cleaning up. Oh, give me 100 catches, 1,500 yards. Thank you. Know why Scottie Pippen was so good in Chicago? Oh, he had Jordan over there getting all the work. Oh, Steve Kerr. Oh, I can just stand here and just shoot threes? Oh, thank you. You're as good as the people you have around you.
True.
That's all sports. How good is a quarterback without receivers? How good is a quarterback without an offensive line?
Oof.
Brutal.
Speaking to the choir here. With
So if a quarterback comes out and says, oh, well, damn, man, last year I was on a great team that had a great offensive line. This year, it's not so great, so it's a bit of an adjustment period. You're going to criticize the quarterback for telling the truth? His line sucks. The Mets lineup doesn't suck. They're not Aaron Judge.
Not Aaron Judge.
No one is. So,
18 games, bro.
18 games. This is where we at. I'll be at the Mets game on Monday. And best believe, if I hit anybody, boo Juan Soto, I'm fighting. I'm fighting. I don't care. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Man got his family there. You booing him? And he chose to come here? He chose to come here. I don't give a damn how much money we pay him. He chose to come here.
Right.
Anything?
I'm just disgusted with us, man.
Yeah.
With us as fans, man. Well, not us, but like the Mets, man.
Silent Assassin, you're a Mets fan. How you feel?
Yeah, I'm not with the whole booing him situation. You just signed one of the best players for the next 15 years. You know, you have to show him support. If you want him to succeed, then you have to give him, the love to
My
succeed.
goodness. Oh,
Simple.
so simple. Yeah, she doesn't get paid for this. Huh?
Well, she does. But,
Oh, I'm saying it on the radio.
yeah.
It's nuts.
I mean, you know what it is too. I think there's something to really, 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 really mad about. There's one person that can fix all this.
Who that?
Grimace. And that's it.
We might need another Grimace. Just make sure you keep Hawk Tua away from City Field. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Keep her away. Because I will jump the stand.
She's over now, though.
I will jump it and I will tackle her.
She's jammed up.
She is. She's a scam artist. She is.
To each, man. She's just not over here with that shit, so that's okay.
She's a scammer.
Listen.
You can keep it over there. Just like my man Donald Sterling said, don't bring it to my games. You can be a scammer over here, right? You can talk to whoever you want to over here. Just don't bring it to my Met games. That's it. I don't want to see you there at all. I don't want to see a lot of people there.
Except for Grimace.
Except Grimace.
Okay.
Yeah. Grimace and who else we had last year? We had Grimace and who else? Grimace and didn't they do something else last year?
Like the pimp.
Yeah, Pimp was fire.
I remember the
Pimp
pen.
was fire. Yeah. We do a lot of gimmicks when it comes to Queens. We do. It works for us.
Yeah.
It don't work for the Yankees. It works for us. So whatever we gotta do, man, we gotta do something to get Juan Soto on track. But you know what it is? I think that once the time gets warm,
That's what I'm feeling too.
he gonna start cooking.
They had to.
Like you should have seen him in Minnesota. I felt so bad. Like the man was out in the outfield. I've never seen a jersey hoodie in my life.
Yo, my man, he got a hoodie on, bro.
Yo, he was cold as hell. I've never seen it. Yo, you know what he reminded me of? You know how we used to go to the park back in the day and it was cold as shit? But we out there playing?
Yep.
And we got our hoodies on and we still balling? Like, it looked like that.
Wow.
The man was like, I want to go home.
Shorts over sweatpants.
Yeah.
Shorts over sweats.
It was bad. I felt bad for him. That's the type of situation it is. It's cold out here right now.
Yeah.
He don't want to be out there playing baseball. He got to. But once it get hot,
I can't wait.
Soto. Soto coming. All right, that's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna be right back here, and I'm gonna ask for receipts. Excuse me. I need. What did you say before that? What did you say when it was 18 games in? Oh, okay. When now he has what? 22 home runs, 68 RBIs. He's batting 292. Oh, that's okay. Cool. So.
You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, of course it is. But shame on media, shame on talk radio, shame on beat writers that just lie and spin narratives just to be able to get clicks and views. It's embarrassing. Dummy of the week, who we got? Do you have one?
I do.
Let's hear it.
I feel this week's Justin Bieber.
What?
What you do?
I think, I don't know how or where he was, but he was out with Sexy Red.
Yo, he just tried to kiss on the cheek, fam. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
But it's his her birthday or his birthday. I think it's her birthday. He just looks geeked up. Like
BB's fire. Right?
BB.
BB. Justin Bieber.
No, we never.
We never hit the pause button.
Yeah,
on
clean that
right
up for
there,
yourself.
Justin Bieber.
Nah.
That's what I call him.
All right.
That's what Nicole calls him.
Oh,
Hey, yo, what the?
word.
But yo, listen, all I'm saying
He
is
looked
that
crazy. I don't know.
he didn't look crazy. He's giving a girl a kiss.
It wasn't even that portion of it. Just him looking geeked up. She ready to attack.
She gonna pounce on your ass now.
Yo, today's the day, bro. Kill Claude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stand on it. He looked crazy. He looked just geeked up. It just doesn't look like you're a Biebs, bro. Like, what do you fanned out right now? It look crazy. I don't know. I think he could do better. Or maybe the drugs are taking over.
Of course he could do better than kiss Sexy Red, but
Right.
although I heard some stories about her.
They're not stories. You just heard about facts.
You heard facts, man.
And you probably saw the tape that we all saw.
I didn't see it.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
I
nothing.
wouldn't kiss that.
Yeah. Silent Assassin, what you got?
Go with still sending all these celebrities up into space. It just I can't.
She stole mine. That's a good one. That's a good one.
What's happening there?
That's a damn
What's
good
happening
one.
there?
God.
You didn't hear about the Charlie's Angels? They sent Charlie's Angels up in space.
Nah.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos sent all these women up in space. all these richies.
What's the perk? Oh, what's the perk? Oh,
There is no purpose.
They rich. They all rich.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're all celebrities and went up there. Hey, you guys a good time, bro. So what do you got to say about that?
I just we have so much more that we gotta take care of.
It's
You're
a bad
facts.
look. And
Yeah.
this economy, you sending those rich ladies upstairs? What we doing?
But yo, to send them
Egg prices high as hell.
Yo.
to send them up there though, right? And they have no safety gear on. They have these fantastic force suits.
Yes. Looking like Charlie's Angels.
Everybody's hair and makeup is fire.
Fire.
Everybody's lit. There's no safety helmet. I don't even know if they had a strap-in harness that you would have to wear to go to space, bro.
Right.
Like, this shit is just bad. They're over here doing
Cartwheels.
cartwheels and shit like that. Fucking Katy Perry's playing with a butterfly,
Katy
like mad
Perry.
weird, just the whole time,
Perry?
just looking dead at the camera, like coming out talking the most hippiest shit ever, bro. This shit was so bad, like
Yeah,
I gotta
cringe.
see this now.
Cringe,
Nah, I gotta see
bro.
this.
like probably the worst
Yeah.
thing I've seen on TV. I'm like, wait, what
Like
is
yo,
this shit even about?
and the thing is, the thing that makes it, and Silent Assassin kind of she harked on it a little bit. Tone deaf.
Mm-hmm.
In this climate, in this environment, people are struggling. There's riots out there. There's protests. There's so much upheaval that's going on right now. You gonna send these Charlie's Angels to space?
Right.
Like, what is this doing for anybody? You think somebody's gonna put a smile on their face because of this? And I don't even fault the women, right? I don't fault the women, but in the entire cake, it's just bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad look for them. Like, there's no awareness on their part. Do I fault them? No, it's an opportunity to go to space. Cool. But it's just bad timing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just wait. There's no reason to go right now. When things is better, go up there and go to space.
Right.
Like, what's the tariff charge to go to space?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know that rocket costs a whole bunch of money.
who paid for that?
All Chinese products do.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like, we eating that.
Nothing was built in USA on that.
Nothing.
on that rocket.
Nothing.
Not even the door that
Nope.
was open. That wasn't supposed to be open.
That was opened.
That's what it was. Like the shit that really botched it, they had a live stream going. So with those type of doors, if you see a plane, you gotta like pull a lever down,
Right.
and secure it.
decompress. It has to decompress and then opens out. Somebody opened the shit. It was like, oh, close it real quick, please close it. So Jeff Bezos was supposed to go over there and open it and make it look like a spectacle. Meanwhile, he got this big ass, fake ass plastic key. that you didn't need because somebody opened the
Bro,
door.
it was nasty.
And the shit just flings open. I'm like, yo, come on.
It
man.
was
Nah, I gotta
nasty.
see this. I gotta see this.
It was
man.
nasty, son.
They fucked the whole
That
shit
sound
up.
like a Hollywood set, man.
Yeah,
That's what that sound
yeah.
like.
It was nasty.
That shit
bro.
is bad, bro.
It was
Like,
nasty.
if that was the space war, we lost. That was it. I seen better action than one of those African action movies.
I seen better acting on Tubi, bro.
Tubi.
It's bad. It's very bad. But yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
I'm just gonna go with what you said, man. That joint still it's still on my brain, man. Nintendo
Yo!
didn't
And it's
okay
they,
to GoldenEye?
and it's their IP. How you say no to your own IP?
That, yo, that's wild.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me, man. You don't okay GoldenEye?
Yo, bro, your front door is looking a little shaky. You want to fix it? Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just let it fall off. It's fine. It's your house. Take pride in it. Why would you not want to remake that and get money off of it?
You'd have got some.
You know how much bread you make it over the remake?
You'd have got some money out
Bruh.
there. Even everything we talked about before, said we gonna go cop that, son.
Cop it,
But
bro.
see, there's like it doesn't appeal to the demo for Switch, Nintendo, respectfully, right? But at the same time,
There is a demographic that would buy it.
yes, there is. And then at that point, you have to upcharge it, a special edition,
and we would buy it.
But the thing is, what made sense, so they're supposed to bring back the 64 and 4K.
Right.
Heard about that.
That's what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody that had a 64 is gonna want their shit again, and then you do it, and now it's like, okay, now the game is.
Because you already know, bro, that 4K drop, I'm busting your ass in No Mercy.
No, yo, the
That's
No
cat.
Mercy.
You
Bring
can't
that
even-
back for
What?
sure.
You can't.
Don't do that.
You can't, bro. You're very out of touch.
You the guy who used to
Yeah.
pick AK man.
WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy, bro. Y'all used to like try to partner up to try to come on now. Let's not do this.
Go club.
Let's not do this.
Listen, everybody thinks they're still 20 something, and or you think you're 15 again. Like, bro, it's
Dude,
over. Your hand-eye
I'm still
coordination.
That guy. I'm still that guy when it comes to certain
Your
video
hand-eye
games.
coordination is
We don't know
shot.
all
Listen,
that.
don't even speak
We don't know about all
because Marvel vs. Capcom. I got you on that.
Nah, stop it.
I
man.
got you on that.
Stop it.
I got
man.
you on that. Look,
Stop it.
we
man.
already did it.
Stop it.
Pause.
We already did it.
Hey, yo.
Relax.
Hey, yo, what the
We already played this game out.
Was it over 10 years ago?
It was.
Then it don't count.
Doesn't
son.
What do you
count no more.
mean?
It don't count.
There's receipts
to
There's
clause
receipts all
logic.
the time.
To clause logic, he's correct. Your
Yo.
hand-eye coordination.
All right, that's fine. So when it does come out and we play this, we're gonna live stream this.
Let's do it.
We're gonna live stream this.
No
So I
problem.
need receipts.
I ain't even gonna play
And I
prior.
want apologies.
I'm not even gonna play prior, and I'm
And
not
I
gonna
want
apologize.
apologies.
I'm not gonna apologize for something that I ain't got nothing to apologize for.
That's a fact.
Cause I'm gonna win. What am I apologize
Only
for?
thing you gotta apologize is whipping your ass.
I ain't even apologizing for that.
You gonna have to wipe off those glasses before you play the game.
Pop. All I'm saying is that just be careful. But yeah, Nintendo gotta eat that.
dummy? Yeah.
I have mine, and shouts to Patrick. He actually sent me this dummy, and this is really, really good. May I have the drum roll, please? And the winner for Dummy of the Week, Popeyes. Popeyes employee gets my... Here it is, right? Popeyes employee uses customer's credit card to send money to inmate.
Oh man.
Yo, people are going to another level of idiocy out there. How do you not think you was going to get caught?
That's great.
You send commissary
That's
to
great.
the inmate?
The JP.
That's nasty work, bro. And then when they catch you on camera and say, yo, is this your card now, fam? Like, you not only did you lose your job, but you go into jail.
Damn.
You're going to join your friend.
He's like, yo, I tried.
You joining your friend in jail.
I tried to send it.
Yo,
But you know what though? I can't even fault.
you
them.
got to relax.
I can't fault them.
What's the reason?
It's the fucking friend in jail that told him to do that shit.
But why would you listen?
Because you're trying to help your man out.
Why you couldn't take your broke ass and give him some commissary?
It wasn't about that.
Give him a staff lunch.
Probably gave him everything you give him.
Give him a staff lunch.
And he was like, yo, you know how to get the numbers right? Go ahead, bro. I bet I got you. Good looking. Because you understand, when you get them phone calls from jail, those motherfuckers are relentless, bro.
All right, but here's the thing. though.
Motherfucker will ask you to sneak a fucking bomb in there.
I understand it, but here's
'Cause they need a bomb.
Here's the realization. Say any of y'all end up going to jail. I'm not doing nothing for y'all. You not doing nothing. You put yourself there. I gotta send you something? What?
I'm like, B, yo, just get that for me. Son.
Nah. No. No.
Or he starts leaking those videos of you at Diddy's house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not the person called if you get in jail. That's what I'm saying.
Noted.
I'm not the person called.
Definitely no. Definitely.
Just know for a fact, if you ever get in a, hey man, I need help.
Why? I would never call y'all.
Lies.
Bullshit.
I'd never call y'all.
Bullshit.
I call Silent Assassin. She'll get me up.
Would you get him out?
It depends on money if I got it.
Shit, listen.
She's a good
See?
person. Jay.
See? Let me tell you
You heard the
something.
response?
Are you gonna go bail him out? Are you gonna go to the jail and bail
You
him out?
gotta
No.
understand, it's always good to have a trusted, young, virile white woman with you, okay? Because she can be able to say, I have some connections. I can be able to talk to somebody.
That's true.
I'll go ahead and figure this out. Y'all, I ain't worried about y'all.
Oh, yeah,
Because
we ain't gonna be able to get
y'all gonna go
nothing
ahead and
done.
try to figure something else out that might be illegal. I'm not trying to get caught up in that. I need something clean, by the book, and she gonna be able to figure it out. So that's what I'm calling.
That's
Meanwhile,
true,
you
too.
in jail. What are you talking about?
I'm talking
To get
about
me out.
morality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about morality.
I'm gonna do the right thing, but I'm in jail.
I don't need further dirt on my name, is what I'm saying. That's what you guys would bring.
Nah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Going to cold. So yeah, I feel bad. Listen, times is hard. You know, I understand. I actually side with Claw that, you know, he tried to do something good for his boy, put pressure on him because, yo, when people are in jail, they put pressure on you. He's just like, damn, I gotta do something. I have no money. He has no other resources out here but me. Somebody gotta get got.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that he like held somebody up for the card, or do you think that he just kind of like stole it?
Probably everybody does that shit nowadays. Apparently, you gotta watch your car when you go to restaurants. And
Facts.
they're fast with it. So, but it's just
Word, because you know what it is too. Like, I think they need to stop this now. Like when you go to a restaurant and they bring the book over,
Yeah.
and you gotta put your card in the book. I ain't doing that no more.
What's your
I'm going to the register to go.
But back in the day,
it shit don't even matter though.
Wherever your cash register is, I'm gonna go ahead and process the shit
The
myself.
shit don't matter. Even if you right next to them, wherever they have whatever they take it from, it should be right there. They be
Nasty.
like, got it. Whoop, whoop.
That's
There you go.
nasty.
And you don't even see it.
They
It'd
be
be on the
like-
back of the thing where you tap your shit. They
Yeah.
put their shit there.
Well, yeah, the Arabs do that.
You cannot say that, buddy.
They do that at 7-Elevens.
I'm just
They
saying.
got caught.
Yes,
That's
they
a
do.
fact.
They use-
I'm not being facetious. That's a
It's
fact.
just the terminology Arabs is crazy. You can't do that. Like,
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
they put the fake skimmers.
Yeah.
They do all that shit. It's
You gotta be careful when you go to 7-Eleven. You gotta test it first,
bro.
and make sure that there's like an extra covering and layer on top of that.
You go to the library.
Yeah.
That's it. Like you go anywhere. Them shits is like this shit is crazy. So anyway, you look
How
at
you
it.
know so much about this?
no, he knows a lot,
I,
bro. I'm
I
learning
watch
a lot.
TV.
Oh, watch TV. Okay.
Yes.
Sure, Claw.
Shirley Temples are really good drinks
Nah,
if you drink them.
Yeah, that they are.
Yeah.
So listen, shouts to the guy.
I'm waiting for Nicole to actually answer your fucking phone call from jail to be like, please hang up. The white woman you knew is not gonna help you.
Listen, she is going to help. I'm
No,
telling
she's
you.
not, bro.
And when I get bailed out, you'll be like, oh, yo, when'd you get out, bro? I'm gonna look at you like,
She ain't doing it. It sounds good.
why y'all?
She ain't doing it.
Never.
It's all good.
Never.
Cole not picking up that.
I'm
Yes,
cold not
she
picking
is.
you up.
Loyal to the soil.
You gotta collect
all I'm
call
saying.
from. Yeah,
road
she ain't picking
dog,
up
dog.
Nothing,
What
son.
the hell's a collect call? Unanswered, bro.
It's like jail. Oh my God. No. Is
Yo-
this illegal?
yo,
Am I
Grant,
supposed to be? She'll be like, am I
Don't on the
supposed-
phone, B.
He said, hold on.
Yo, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
She'll be like, hold on. Am I supposed to be calling you right now? Is this recorded? What's going on here? Don't worry about that. Go out of here.
Who is it? I don't know, a bird,
I don't know.
And fucking going, bro.
That'd be nasty work if I go through all of that trouble just to get through to her. And she says, I don't know what Barry Grant Jr. I'm sorry.
And then he got a call on us.
I would never.
You bet not.
I would never.
You bet not. And if I find out where you are, I'm sending them.
Send us around.
Sending them. Yo, my man. You want a pair of socks? Clean that up over here.
Yo, and that's facts, too. Clean me up for a pair of socks.
Some with the glasses.
Damn,
So with the glass.
nasty work.
Give him the tush push.
Look like Kermit. Look like Calvin.
Look at
Calvin motherfucking
paid
paid
in
in full.
Kermit the Frog looking motherfucker. Get him.
Man. So, yes, Popeye's employee, I'm sorry. You have to get the...
Dummy.
I understand that you try to help your people out, but that's it. Claw, kind word of the week, anything?
Hey, you get the opportunity, fucking do it.
Respect it.
Don't think back. Don't look twice. Don't care what nobody got to say. Pull the trigger.
It's nice.
Help your
Picasso.
friends out.
Kind words of the day.
Yeah. Thank you for coming through, man.
Nah, man. Thank you for having me, man. Paul,
Oh,
my God. Y'all
that's how you end the show, man.
jail shit over there.
I got kind word of the day.
Yeah, what is it?
Wrekless Art 2 out.
Hey.
Right now, baby. All the kind words
Yes,
on that.
go
man.
ahead and cop Wrekless Art 2, please. It's out right now.
Can we hear some bars, bro? Is that type of show?
Is it that type of show?
I mean, you can. Why not?
All right, let's see what I got. I'm special with my best show, new from the get-go. Bruise instrumentals, it soothes my mental. Lao Zoo my temple, so my move successful. Rock a green lantern ring, had to lose Sinestros. Why am I the shit? I'm that dude, I said so. Got my name off what I first drew like Bledsoe. Exercise, cried tears, bled slow. Holding on when all I had to do was let go. Look at me now, I just,
That's what I'm talking about. Look, man, thank you for coming through. Shouts to you. Shouts to the project. I can't wait to bump that all day long. I'm going to send it to everybody.
Appreciate it, bro.
So, cop that Wrekless Art 2. Silent Assassin, you got anything?
Not this week.
I would have a PSA, but it's always the same. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on around you because things are changing. For people that think that your America is the same that it was 20 years ago, it's not. This resembles a lot more 1950s America than it does anything else. If you're an African American, if you're black, just realize that your culture is being wiped away in front of you. Just realize that people are going missing that are U.S. citizens and they are not coming back. If the Supreme Court tells you that something is wrong and you have a president that doesn't listen to the Supreme Court, then why do we have a constitution? Which means that it doesn't mean anything anymore, which means that chaos will ensue. So sometimes you get what you ask for. A lot of innocent people didn't ask for this, but they're suffering. So just be aware. The fight is going to be a long fight, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. So until next week, stay safe, stay cool. Peace. Like I said, Rudy Gobert, Polar Bear, I don't care. Lakers in 5. That's it. That's it.
We'll see.
Yeah. I ain't got to worry about it. This is going to be the only series that I don't watch. Only Lakers series I haven't watched in 20 years. Don't care.
That's a lie.
There's no reason to watch it.
It's a lie, bro.
There's no reason to. There's no reason. I know they're going to win. Lakers in 5. We out here, Silent Assassin.